gonna start in like 5 minutes, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Tap the screen. Mm. KK, what's good, KK? I'm gonna wait like 5 minutes before we start. And then I'm gonna break down. We're gonna get into the lesson. We'll break this shit down. I want y'all to actually learn today. You feel me? No cap. I'm gonna answer questions, KK. I got you. We're gonna answer questions, not yet. Right now, we gonna I need y'all to pay attention. I gotta tell y'all some shit. You feel me? We gonna wait for a couple people to come. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah, about niggas be ballin'. Yeah, I'm gonna teach y'all son today. Most people never figure this out. Feel me? Telling y'all, the truth is, y'all. Alright, a narcissist doesn't come into your life to love you. They come into your life to study you. You know that? Your triggers, your wounds, your strengths, your spirit, all that shit. That shit. Alright, like I was saying, I need y'all to pay attention. Like I said, I'm about to teach y'all something most people never figure out. See, a narcissist doesn't come into your life to love you. Like I said, they come into your life to study you, your triggers, your wounds, your strengths, your spirit, your reactions, your silence, all of this stuff. I'm trying to tell you, we trying to come. They study all of that before they ever reveal who they really are. And here's the part nobody tell you. See, the moment you finally understand the game, the less access to the version of you they control. You know what I'm saying? That's why they come back. Not out of love, not out of regret, not out of healing. They come back because the old you, the reactive you, the insecure you, the forgiving you too fast, the walking on eggshells you, that version doesn't exist anymore. That's why we come back. And that scares them. That scares the hell out of them. You feel me? See, that's why they acting different. That's why they're popping up again. That's why they watch you from a distance. Because once you stop being who they trained you to be, you become someone they can't predict and someone they can't control. It's simple. Feel me? See, so tonight, listen, y'all gotta ask me y'all questions, man, in the comments. Tell me what's going on. I'm gonna decode the behavior for you. Mind of a demon. I'm not guessing. I'm telling you exactly how we think. Let's start. Stephanie, what's up? We're gonna drop game tonight. I told y'all. You feel me? Yeah, but listen, y'all. You said you're sad. Let me tell you this. I want to tell you something. Look, most people never figure it. Narcissists don't break you because they strong. They break you because they're terrified you discover your own strength. I be trying to. You hear me say? I'm gonna say this again. A narcissist doesn't break you because they're strong. They break you because they're terrified that you'll discover your own strength. You know what I'm saying? See, when a relationship first starts, they don't study your weaknesses. They study your power. I'm trying to tell you. Your confidence, your heart, your intuition, your ability to love deeply, your ability to forgive, your emotional intelligence, your spiritual gifts. That's what intimidates a narcissist is. So what do? They slowly chip away at every part of you that made you powerful before they met you. Not because they wanted to hurt you, but because your true self, your higher self, exposes everything that they refuse to confront inside themselves. Let me say it plainly, see. A narcissist's mission is not to destroy you, it's to reset you into someone they can manage. It's to reset you into someone they can manage. Someone less confident, someone less aware, someone less intuitive, someone less connected to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because we're already on a low vibration. And I'm telling you, because the real you, the original you, the spiritually awakened you, we cannot control that version. They can't control that version. You know what I'm saying? So when they gaslight you, when they ignore you, when they confuse you, when they accuse you, when they withdraw love, when they switch personalities, none of it is random, y'all. It's psychological warfare designed to make you forget your power. But here's the twist, see. The moment you remember who you were before the spirit touches, like, before they touch your spirit, I'm gonna say, before the demon touches your spirit, the game ends, and we know it. That's why they always panic when you start healing. That's why they watch you silently. That's why they reappear out of nowhere. That's why they pretend they change. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel your energy rising back to the level they work so hard to do. See? So if you listen to me right now, understand this. You're not rebuilding, you're returning. Returning to the version of you that feared the most. You know what I'm saying? Listen, ask me a question in the comments. I'm gonna break this shit down live. Which I wanna know. Ask me a good question, whatever you're gonna do. No cap. You too was good. Can a narcissist change? Let me tell you the truth from the inside out. See, a narcissist doesn't change because someone begged them to, or because they feel bad, or because they suddenly woke up one day with self awareness. No. A narcissist only change when they comfort breaks, when their patterns stop working, when their supply doesn't react the same, when life humbles their ego so badly, they have no choice but to look in the mirror. And most narcissists never reach that point. You know what I'm saying? To change, y'all, a narcissist will have to do the one thing their ego refuses to do: to take accountability, sit in the shame, sit in the guilt, sit in the truth, and stop blaming everyone else. See, most can't do it. It feels like death to the false self. But can it happen? Yes, but very rarely. You know what I'm saying? And when it does happen, it's not because they became a better person. It's because they finally realized their pattern was destroying them more than they destroyed you. You know what I'm saying? See, So the real question isn't can narcissists change? The real question is will they choose to? Most won't. That's why I became self-aware because my patterns finally caught up to me. That's the only reason. Not because I was forced to change. I told y'all. Most nurses will never go that far. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas get lucky, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. No cap. You get what I'm saying, though? Ask me some more questions, though, in the comments. I'm gonna break this shit down. Ask me a question. Why what? Which woman or why he do this? Why he do that? What? Let me know. I'm gonna tell you why. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you why. Oh, I'm gonna tell you. You feel me? You don't mention my name. You mention a body. You said, do we love anyone? Do narcissists love anyone? Let me give you the truth. Nobody else gonna tell you. See, I'm gonna break this down like a Christmas tree. See, narcissists don't love people. They love the way people make them feel. They love validation. They love attention. They love emotional safety. They love control. They love admiration. They love the version of you that feeds their ego. But actual love, like selfless love, like accountability love, like love with responsibility, like love that requires sacrifice. See, that's not something the narcissist knows how to access. Why? Because like a real love, you gotta understand, real love requires vulnerability. Vulnerability requires a self. Most narcissists don't have a self. We have a mask. You know what I'm saying? So the love they give is conditional. The love they feel is transactional. The love they show is inconsistent. The love they offer is based on need, not connection. You know what I'm saying? See, look, so do they feel something? Yes, but it's not love in the form you're searching for. It's attachment, it's dependency, it's ego connection, it's emotional possession. If a narcissist loses you, they're not grieving you. They're grieving a version of themselves they were able to be with you. But actual love, like the kind that grows, protects, apologizes, evolves, no. Narcissists don't love in a healthy way until they confront themselves. And most never do. So if you asking that question, it's because something that you already know the answer. You know what I'm saying? Drop your situation. I decode it. Okay? Ask me some more questions, y'all. Ask your question in the comments. I'm gonna break it down. Ask me why. The why is for TikTok. If y'all want to know how, how to get through this shit, come to the community. Link in my bio. That's the I teach how to why everywhere. Y'all can ask me as many whys. I'll tell you as many whys. But you could book a one-on-one, or you could come to the community if you want to know how. I could break down both sides. Feel me? But ask me some questions. We play games. I'm here. Ask me some of my questions, y'all. Let's go. I don't care what you're going through. Let me know. Just know I'm not ignoring. We feel me? We on TikTok, YouTube. It's a good question. You said, why do they want to hang with family and friends after we break up? Listen, let me break this down from the inside out. Okay. See, when a narcissist wants to stay connected to your family or your friends after the breakup, it's not because they love everyone. It's not because they just friendly. No, it's not because they social. It's because you were never the only source of supply. Your entire environment was. A narcissist doesn't just attach to you; they attach to the image they built around you. Your mom liking them, your sister trusting them, your friends thinking they're the good person, your circle validating their character, their ego. See, that makes their ego feel safe. So guess what? Like when a relationship ends, guess what? The narcissist still want access to your family and your friends for three reasons. I'm telling you, look. Number one, control the narrative. If your family still likes them, look, they can rewrite the breakup story. They can dodge accountability. They can avoid looking like the villain. Second reason is because, look, to keep a psychological foot in your life. If they can't reach you, they'll reach anything close to you. The environment becomes their back door, literally. A third reason is the ego extension. See, your people represent admiration, respect, and social power. See, losing them feels like losing a piece of their identity. And here's the darkest part. See, they want to monitor your healing. You know what I'm saying? If they stay connected to your family, they can keep tabs on your energy without talking to you directly. You know what I'm saying? They want to know if you're moving on, if you're glowing up, if you're starting to see the truth. See, a narcissist doesn't let go, they just switch angles. So if they're still hanging around your family after the breakup, understand this. It's not love. It's not loyalty. It's leverage. You hear me? Drop your situation. I'm gonna decode exactly what your ex do. Ask me. I'm gonna break this shit down. You feel me? Ask me some questions, y'all. Ain't gotta live like that no more. You said, are narcissists capable of loyalty? That's a good question. Let me give y'all the truth, bro. Listen, not the internet version. All right, listen. A narcissist is capable of being consistent, faithful, and locked in, but only as long as the relationship is feeding the ego. I can do that as long as you feed the ego. See, listen, understand what I'm saying, y'all. A narcissist isn't loyal to you, okay? They're loyal to the benefit you give them, your love, your patience, your validation, your energy, your stability, your emotional safety. That's why they're attached. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're attached to your energy. That's what we love. We attach it to your energy, not the connection itself. We can't like build a connection. You know what I'm saying? So you said, can they stay loyal? Yes. But their loyalty isn't love, it's dependency. And the moment you stop reacting, you stop chasing, you stop validating, you start questioning, you start healing, or the relationship stops feeding their ego, listen, their loyalty collapses because the loyalty was never rooted in commitment. It was rooted in control and need. Here's the real truth. See, a narcissist loyalty has conditions. Your loyalty has emotions. That's why it never felt equal. Narcissist loyalty has conditions. Your loyalty has emotions. So when you ask me, can a narcissist be loyal? The answer is this. They can be loyal to what they get from you, but they are not loyal to the responsibility of loving you. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. Drop your situation, man. I'ma decode it for you. I decode if your narcissist loyal or if they were just dependent. I want to know. I can tell you. Oh, mama, it's getting real dark. Stephanie, I appreciate you. Thank God for the roses for everybody. TikTok. Shout out to the team. Hey, y'all, tap the screen on TikTok. Tap the screen and ask me a question. A why question. Why he do this? Why he do that? I'm only answering why questions. If y'all want how, that's for the community or that's for one on one. But you can ask me why questions on live. You feel me? You said why did the nurse turn our son against me? Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna tell you. See, and I understand. I need y'all to listen to this. And I understand we hate nurses do not love their kids. And this is one of the main reasons why I tell y'all do not have a baby with us, okay? Don't do not have a kid by a narcissist, y'all. Okay. Listen, this information is vital. You know what I'm saying? Listen, a narcissist doesn't co-parent, okay? They compete. To them, the child is not a child. The child is a weapon, a leverage point, a mirror to their ego, a tool to punish you without touching you. See, turning your son against you is a narcissist way of saying this. I still control the narrative, I still control the loyalty, and I still control the emotional atmosphere. It has nothing to do with your son. It had and everything to do with their fear of losing power over you. See, a narcissist knows one truth. If they can control your child's mind, they can still reach your heart. You know what I'm saying? It's emotional warfare. It's psychological triangulation. It's them trying to rewrite the story so they look like the hero and you look like the villain. Not because it's true though, but because their ego can't survive accountability. And here's the deepest part, see. A narcissist will sabotage the child just to punish the parent because in their mind, their relationship isn't about love, it's about dominance. They don't build bonds, they build dependency. They don't nurture a child, they groom a soldier. They don't co-parent, they recruit. That's why your son was turned against you. Not because you failed as a parent, but because the narcissist needed someone to validate their false reality. And your son was the easiest target. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you actually want steps to protect yourself emotionally, break that triangulation and rebuild your connection with your child, that's CTU University where I only give the why on here. I mean, that's how it's where is the healing that really happens, y'all. Like I'm telling y'all, come to the community. I could tell you the why and the how, but the how is in the community. Keep asking me why questions though. We just getting started. Like like I gotta understand. You're not crazy. You was conditioned. Shit, manipulation, man. Virgo, what's up? Yeah. All right, look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I need y'all to listen to me real quick. Everybody here, pay attention. I need to say the narcissist never truly loves you. They love how you love them. Okay? Let me drop a lesson real quick. That's gonna hit some of y'all deep. A narcissist never loved you, not the way you think. They love the way you love them. They loved your loyalty, not you. They loved your compassion, not you. They loved your forgiveness, not you. They loved the way you held them down when their ego was collapsing, the way you believed the lies, the way you ignored the red flags, the way you kept choosing them over yourself. See, to a narcissist, you were never the prize. Your capacity to love was, that was the prize. See, they don't fall in love with people, they fall in love with benefits, your patience, your empathy, your softness, your understanding, your ability to heal them emotionally while they slowly destroyed you. And here's the part that hurts but frees you. Listen, when they discard you, they're not leaving you. They're leaving a version of you they can no longer manipulate. When you get stronger, they lose entrance. When you set boundaries, they get irritated. When you start seeing through the pattern, they pull away because the minute you stop loving them in a way that feeds their ego, they feel abandoned, they feel exposed, they feel powerless. A narcissist doesn't want love. They want a mirror, someone who reflects back the fantasy version of themselves. And the day you stop reflecting that, you become the enemy. Not because you change, but because you finally woke the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? If you want the how to recover from this, to rebuild your self esteem, to detach from the trauma bond, and to love yourself the way you love them, that's CT University. But right now, let this sink in. See, they never loved you wrong. They loved themselves through you and called it love. You heard? No cap. Ah, I'm telling y'all, it got nothing to do with you. Know? Don't mention my name. Ah, I gotta stretch. All right, y'all. I'm about to break down trauma bonds. Let me break down trauma bonds. Y'all wanna hear about trauma bonds? Shit. Put a Christmas tree. I'm gonna break this shit down like a Christmas tree. A lot of y'all going through the trauma bonds, and I'm about to explain why you're not crazy. Cause this is what a lot of y'all going through. You some letters. Shit good. Alright, y'all, listen. Let me break down the trauma bond the real way. Let me explain the trauma bond in a way nobody explained to you because this isn't love. This is psychology, survival, and emotional addiction all mixed into one. That's what the trauma bond is, y'all. See, a trauma bond happens when the same person who hurts you is also the person who comforts you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it again. A trauma bond happens when the same person who hurts you is also the same person who comforts you. They wound you, then they soothe the wound they created. They break you, then they literally become the only person who can rebuild you. They cause the fear, then they offer the relief. You know what I'm saying? Your brain gets confused, your body gets conditioned, your nervous system start thinking, damn, the only place I feel safe is with the same person who make me feel unsafe. You know what I'm saying? See, this is what I'm trying to bond. That's the trap. You're not bonded to the person. You're bonded to the pattern, the roller coaster, the inconsistency, the highs and lows, the mimic childhood wounds. Trauma bonds feel like destiny, but they're actually withdrawal. Okay? You're not trying to get him back. You're trying to get back the version of you that felt love in the beginning. That wasn't real. It was bait. That love, it was bait. See, here's the darkest truth. See, your nervous system is addicted to the hope he'll go back to who he pretended to be, the hope he'll finally pick you, the hope he'll finally choose you, the hope he'll finally change. Hope is the drug, he is the trigger. And the longer you stay, the more your mind confuses chaos with chemistry. You start calling trauma connection. You start calling anxiety butterflies. You start calling pain passion. That's not love, y'all. That's conditioning. The trauma bond doesn't form because you're weak. It forms because you're loyal, loving, empathetic, and hopeful. And narcissists weaponize those parts of you. They conditioned you. They rewired you. They trained your heart to crave the very thing that breaks it. And you want to know the wildest part? Your body misses the pain before it misses the person. Because the pain became familiar. Pain became home. Pain became the connection. And that's why trauma bonds are to break. You're not fighting him, you're fighting your own nervous system. Like I said, if you want to know how to detach from the addiction, untangle your nervous system, and break the cycle without relapsing, that's why I walk you through inside CT University. But the first step is awareness. So listen, y'all, you were never in love with him. You were trauma bonded to the version of yourself he destroyed. You know what I'm saying? You don't forget that. You're not crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all, look, why you can't let them go. Like, even if everything, them niggas dead. Literally, even after everything they did, listen, y'all. Let me shift the room. Some of you aren't stuck because you love him. Like I said, you're stuck because the relationship forced you to abandon yourself. And now you're grieving a version of you that disappeared in the relationship. You didn't lose him, okay? You lost you. The soft you, that hopeful you, that little version of you who that's who you every hooper feels like a sign. You know what I'm saying? That's why moving on feels wrong, even though staying nearly destroyed you. It ain't love, it's identity damage. Identity damage. A narcissist doesn't just take your peace, they take your self trust, they take your confidence, your intuition, your connection to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're not chasing him, you're chasing the feeling of being a woman you were before him. That's the real bond, that's the real attachment. That's why letting go feels impossible. And if you want, I'm telling y'all, man, like, you're not crazy. You know what I'm saying? I understand. He didn't break your heart. He broke your reflection. You've been trying to heal a mirror with the same hammer that shattered it. You get what I'm saying? But, ah, I'm about to get off though, y'all. Look, I'm gonna get off line right here, man. Right here. I give y'all some clarity. I gave you the why you're paying because the why wakes you up. But the house, the steps to break the trauma bond, to detach without relapsing, to rebuild your confidence, to get your power back. That's not live work. That's CTU university work. Live opens your eyes. CTU transforms your life. If today hits you, if something clicked in your spirit, then trust that and come get the work for real. Y'all have a good day. Stay strong. I'll probably be back on live later. Feel me? We never know.